Miracle ran as fast as his little legs could carry him. On hearing the boss's warning from the gang, he never went back home. Lost and terrified, Miracle wandered aimlessly for days. Hunger and fear yanked at him, but his spirit remained unbroken. By a stroke of luck, he stumbled upon a group of traveling traders who took pity on the lost boy. They fed him and clothed him and took him along on their journey, teaching him the ways of their trade. Back in Mazi's house, Amaka's grip on Mazi tightened. She used more of the potion to bewitch her husband, turning him into an obedient slave. Mazi, once a proud and powerful man, became a mere puppet, working tirelessly and handing over all his earnings to Amaka. She reveled in her newfound power, spending lavishly and flaunting her wealth. 10 years later, Amaka's tyranny grew. She ruled the household with an iron fist, showing no mercy to anyone who dared to oppose her. The villagers, though fearful, began to notice the change in Mazi. The once vibrant and generous man was now a hollow shell, his spirit broken by Amaka's cruelty. His family couldn't visit his home because she made sure she chased all of them away with her wicked ways. Nkechi was finally happy that everything Mazi and Uloma owned now belonged to her sister. So Amaka spoiled her son so much, he grew up to become a nuisance to her and the community. Meanwhile, Miracle grew into a strong and resourceful young man under the care of the traders. He never forgot his mother or the village he came from. One day, the traders decided to return to the village for a grand market. Miracle, skilled trader himself, seized the opportunity to return home and find out what had become of his family. As fate would have it, Uloma had been found by a herbalist in a distant village. The herbalist took her in and cared for her. Using his knowledge of plant and medicine, he healed her mind. Slowly, Uloma regained her senses and her memories. She longed to return to her home, but fear held her back. The herbalist, seeing her torment, encouraged her to face her past and reclaim her life. With the herbalist's support, Uloma made the journey back to her village. She arrived just as the grand market was starting, unaware that Miracle was also on his way. The village was buzzing with activity, and Uloma's heart ached as she saw familiar faces and places. She stayed on the outskirts, gathering her courage to confront Amaka. Miracle, on entering the village with the traders, felt a sense of mix of excitement and apprehension. He had changed so much since he last saw his home, but the memories of his mother and father drove him forward. As he made his way through the market, he heard whispers about the once kind Uloma, who had lost her mind, and the cruel Amaka, who had taken over. Determined to find the truth, Miracle went to their old home. He was shocked to see his father, weak and frail, barely recognizable. Mazi, upon seeing Miracle, felt a glimmer of his own self returned. He embraced his son, tears streaming down his face, and whispered about Amaka's wickedness and his mother's unjust fate. He told Miracle how much he looked for him everywhere, but couldn't find him, and was told that Miracle had followed his mother to wherever she went. At that moment, Uloma entered the house, her heart pounding. She saw Mazi and Miracle. She could barely recognize any of them. Miracle had grown into a very handsome young man, while Mazi has become a shadow of himself. Amaka, hearing the commotion, stormed in, her face twisted with rage. She screamed at Uloma and Miracle, accusing them of conspiring against her. But immediately she tried to strike Miracle with witchcraft. All the villagers rallied up and gathered against her. Having seen Uloma's true nature and hearing Mazi's confession, they rallied around the rightful family. They demanded justice for the wrongs Amaka had committed. Desperate, Amaka tried to flee, but her path was blocked by the same witch doctor who had given her the potion many years ago. The sorcerer revealed himself, his eyes burning with fury. He condemned Amaka for the misuse of the dark magic and pronounced her fate. Amaka was stripped of all her wealth and was banished from the village, destined to wander the wilderness alone, just as she had left Uloma to do. With Amaka gone, the village worked together to restore Mazi's health and spirits. Uloma, Miracle and Mazi, though scarred by their experience, found strength in their union. They rebuilt their lives with the support of the community, and Mazi regained his position as a respected farmer. Miracle, with his skills and knowledge from the traders, became a successful businessman, bringing prosperity to his family and the village. Uloma, now a healer, used the herbalist teaching to help others, earning the villagers' admiration and gratitude. Amaka's son, having no skill at all, joined bad friends and went into armed robbery and was shot dead. Nkechi ran mad and was hit by a car and died on the spot. Amaka's story became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of envy and cruelty. She wandered the forest, haunted by the ghost of her past, living in regret and loneliness. Her wicked ways had led her to her downfall. She spent the rest of her days shunned and forgotten. The village of Umudin, having faced and overcome great trial, strive once more. Miracle, Uloma and Mazi found peace and happiness, their bond stronger than ever. They lived their life with gratitude and kindness, forever remembering the lesson learned from their horror journey. And so, their story became a cherished legend, passed down through generations, teaching the virtue of love, honesty, and resilience. The end. Please share the story to your family and friends. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channels to help our channel grow. Thank you. Bye.